Our topic for the day is fangirls and some fanboys, because we want to be
non-sexist.
Non-sexist. And then within that topic, we're going to discuss the differences between fangirls of the 60s and fangirls of 2009.
Like us.
Yeah, we would be fangirls in the year 2009. Thank you, Loren.
Well, we could find the time machine, you don't know.
Okay. First, we're going to compare the concerts that the fangirls of the 60s got to go to compared to the concerts that we get to go to in 2009.
We get to see Paul next month.
Yeah, we're going to see Paul.
Oh yeah.
We get to see Paul in August, and we saw Ringo last year in July, this month.
A year ago, last week. It's pretty awesome.
It was amazing. But I'm jealous of the fangirls of the 60s because they got to see all 4 Beatles. We don't get to see these ones. And the concerts of the 60s seem a whole lot crazier.
And they were a little bit hotter back then. I feel
Yes. I would definitely agree.
I mean, they got the good music, they got the original music, and they got the high candy, damn it.
I know. The 60s fangirls had everything. They got to see the hot 20-something boys. We get to see
60-year-old Paul. And I love Paul.
I do too. But he looks like my grandmother. The next issue with 60s fangirls versus today is how you acquire your music. Back then, you bought the vinyl records.
Which are awesome.
Well, yeah, I don't have any personally.
Nothing like Beatles on vinyl records yet.
True. And they were really easy to come by, where today you have to get old rinky-dink ones that aren't even very good.
Yeah.
But today you can easily download the songs.
Good please, who needs to download when you have vinyl?
Well, not everybody has vinyl. That's what I'm saying. And we could get it for free. Illegally. So don't do that, it's bad. and we have a lot more access to like bootlegs and stuff online. Yeah. Portion is fangirl moments. What makes us fangirl?
Like epic squeeing moments.
Yes, like
the time when you're driving in your car and you hear a Beatles song and you almost kill somebody.
You can listen to the songs anytime you want. You have them on your iPod, you have the CDs, you have the records. But when it comes on that radio, for some reason, it's just
like a
so exciting.
Beatlegasm.
Yes, yes. Could you give an example of a Beatlegasm?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
It's so true, and you know it's true. You know it's true.
Don't lie.
Don't
Haters to the left.
You know it's true. When you hear that Beatles song on the radio, you just squeak. Another thing is if you see them on the TV for some reason. Like if you see Paul on TV or Ringo on TV, flip out. If you see any kind of tribute to John or George on TV, or
you vote shit.
Yes, you just have a total fit. I love when I walk into a store. If I see like a Beatles purse, like
or you hear a Beatles song playing on the PA system.
Yes, or something like that. I get so excited. I just, yes.
Or like, you know, when you're like, if a movie's playing, like say you rent a movie and like in the background, the characters in the movie, you can see them watching something on TV, and it happens to be a faded clip of like the Ed Sullivan show when they were on it or something, like, oh my god, the Beatles in the background.
Oh yeah, or even if they have a song playing in the movie in the background, a Beatles song of some sort. But if it's a cover, you're too distracted trying to figure out if it's a good cover, and then you forget what you're watching, and
yeah,
that's sort of a fangirl moment.
So, you know, why don't you just play one of your Beatlegasms?
I'm too dignified to have Beatlegasms.
I know. Quit lying.
Shut your face. Okay, so that's it for fangirl moments. Our next portion of the fangirl topic is fangirl phases, which I've heard this said several times, that many Beatles fans go through phases where they like one Beatle over the rest of them, and then later on they'll switch to another Beatle.
Or sometimes you'll be more into the Beatles and then you'll kind of drift away and then you'll come back.
Yeah, those kind of phases too. What were your phases?
For my favorite Beatles, well, first I was a John girl, then I was a Paul girl, then I was a George girl, and then a John girl, and now I'm just back to George.
What about Ringo?
I never went through a Ringo phase.
Or Ringo.
Yeah. I do love him to pieces, though.
Oh yeah, of course.
I mean, he's the drummer, come on.
My Beatle phases were it was sort of the Beatles as a unit. And then I really went for Paul hardcore. Really hardcore.
Your live journal username.
My live journal username is
Paul.
testament to that because it's all about Paul. And then I switched over to a John girl, and that's where I am now. So my phases have not evolved elsewhere yet. Although I still love George and Ringo, of course. But it's all about John right now.
John's your main man.
A sexy, manly man. On top of this paper it says Gina Hart John.
I wrote it.
Lauren wrote it because she knows I love John.
And like, it's a play on John Hart Paul, it's Gina Hart John.
Which is way more epic, I think, than John Hart Paul. That's a whole other story.
I mean, you did it in our intro video. Watch and learn.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh, did you do any of the drifting away and drifting back?
Oh, as the general, yeah, I did.
Who'd you drift away to?
Not really anybody. I just kind of got out of them for a little bit. It was brief, but then I got back in.
What do you think, boxers or briefs? For the boys, what do you think?
I don't know. I thought you were making a joke on like the brief drifting away, and then
I think John was commando. In my head, he was commando. Yeah, man. Okay, that's enough of that. The last and final portion of this week's topic is bitchy fangirls versus awesome fangirls.
We're the definition of awesome fangirls.
Obviously, come on. Bitchy fangirls are the fangirls who
take it way too seriously.
I mean, come on.
They don't even have fun with it. They take it so seriously.
They don't accept jokes about any of the boys. They don't make jokes about any of the boys. They think they know everything there is to know about anything. They think whichever one they like is the only one worth liking. And if you like another one, then you suck. You're not a real fan if you don't remember
their birthdays, you suck.
Yeah, I mean, that kind of stuff is ridiculous. And those are bitchy fangirls.
And we don't want any of that shit on this YouTube channel.
Well, to the motherfucking no. Might edit that out.
No, it was funny.
So, you know, bitchy fangirls, you just ruin the fandom for the rest of us, I think.
Yeah, and it brings the heavy down to it.
Exactly. You're right, it brings like a whole dark cloud over the fun attitude that I like to have about the Beatles. I also hate the bitchy fangirls who just bash on everything.
Yeah, it's like, then why are you a fan?
Exactly.
You know, they'll bash on the wives, they'll bash on even some of the boys sometimes.
Oh yeah. I hate the Yoko bashing, and I hate
like the John bashing.
Ugh.
The Paul bashing. Even Ringo gets a lot sometimes.
I know. Cute little Ringo.
Aww.
He's not signing autographs anymore. What the?
He's not.
You didn't hear? Yes,
Yeah.
you heard about that. Get off this porch. No, remember he posted that thing on his website?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, now it's coming back
And
to
he
you.
was like, sorry guys.
I'm not signing anything. Peace and love, peace and love. That crap.
Yes.
Yeah, well, Paul signed a chick's arm and she got it tattooed. So what's up with that, Ringo? See, you could have had that kind of glorious moment, but no. Just being a douche. There you go. Thanks for watching.
High five.
Bye.